Into the evaluation portion of the meeting. So our master evaluator for today is Tim Conyers. Tim appreciates the people in this club and considers the choice to join Winter Park Toastmasters 14 years ago one of the best decisions he has ever made. So please welcome Toastmaster Tim Conyers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Our first evaluator today will be evaluating Kathleen Hoppmeyer, Toastmaster J. Shah.
Thank you, Mr. Master Evaluator. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Kathleen gave us a speech filled with many things that are worthy of note, and some unique things too. First of all, she was prepared. By the time I walked into the room today at 7:05 or 7:10, I had her speech and her evaluation form sitting on the desk right in front of me. They are bound together by paperclip, which keeps them together, but also easy to disassemble and move around. That is very good organization, and people should take note and maybe follow it in her footsteps. Kathleen asked me to evaluate her on body language and eye contact, specifically. So let's get into that. For body language, she commanded the lectern, or the room rather, from the front of the lectern with poise and stature. Her hand movements were very, very good and the most notable part of her body language. So a few examples of this. When she was listing the job description facets, she would count off like this, slowly and deliberately. And the hands naturally moved and anchored every point. She said, they thought I was being too shy. This had nothing to do with the job description. This is what anybody with disabilities wants. She also said, I say we reframe that word. This was very organic and very well done. So your hand movements were copacetic at a minimum. Where you could improve, Kathleen, is with eye contact. Your eyes generally just stayed forward, straight, and often looking down. I would recommend, if you have a point, make eye contact with somebody and anchor that point in. Do it to somebody else. Look around the room and let as many people as possible see in through the windows to your soul. When it comes to content, the speech was excellent and is a great motivational speech. However, there are a few references that were lost due to lack of context. You mentioned that this job that you have has, as a disclaimer, has nothing to do with the company you work for now. What company do you work for now? We don't know. You mentioned that people say that you had they say the same stuff about you as they did about Carson's son. What do they say about Carson's son? These references get lost. A spot where you did that well, Kathleen, is when you mentioned DTM Jeff Rufinaut, and you mentioned you can choose to judge or choose to connect. You cannot do both. That landed well. I'd recommend a stronger close, watch the time, and end it by saying, Mr. Toastmaster, Mr. Master Evaluator.
Evaluating our second speaker